Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead and release your fears. Stand up and be counted, don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, will save the day.
Hi everyone, it's Elise from E's Dog World on another segment of my 100-day journal journey challenge. I'm on my way to work and I'm about to rant about confidence this morning. Let me know how you feel about these glasses. I just got them. I decided to do like this ovally round square. It looks like all the shapes in one glasses. I don't really know exactly how I feel about them. I think I like them because I'm a cat eye type of woman. I love me a nice cat eye. I always have. But I just was like, I just really like this sleek look. And I could see myself like walking like in a nice park or something with these on. I don't know why, but yeah. And also I really need them when I'm driving because, honey, the sun in the morning is just shining right in my face and it could cause an accident. Let me pray and then we're going to drive to work. Okay. I always like to say a quick prayer before I drive off. It's called a travel mercy prayer. And it's just a prayer before you drive off, just allowing you to have mercy on these roads. My son is waving to me. Mwah! I'm on my way to work. You know, just to protect everything and everyone around me, my family too. That's not even a radius of me, just a quick, just like intention set. But yeah, okay, so first of all, today's a beautiful day. It's 55 degrees outside and it feels amazing. The sun is shining so bright so you can like feel the beam of heat, but it's nice and like cool outside. And it's like I can actually come out without a sweater and just embrace the fact that it's cold. Because Georgia, I noticed, likes to do this thing where it kind of like preps us for the winter. It doesn't just slap us with the winter. Like, it'll prep us and then like play tricks on us and make us think that it's winter, and then it'll get hot again. And then it'll get super cold where it's like, okay, it's definitely winter, and then it'll get hot again, and then it'll just like be full-blown cold for like a lot of months. So that's what it's doing right now. It's like doing its little acclimation thing that it does. But yeah, today's video is about confidence. And I can say that I am I have no clue what happened. But yeah, okay, now I'm gonna start driving. So this is gonna be a weird angle, so just focus on what I'm saying, not on me, okay? So yeah, it's about confidence, okay? And this video today, I'm just really gonna express why I know and I am concrete in my confidence, okay? First of all, I started this morning with a cold shower. I do not do that. I know a lot of people who do. The only time that I've ever done ice baths is when I go to the spa, because this really amazing spa that I go to here in Atlanta, it is so amazing. They have them in different states too, because I've been to one in Miami like years ago. But they have like the cold bath, the like jacuzzi, and then like the regular pool, and then they have like a bunch of masseuses everywhere, and you can stay like as long as you need to for like a flat fee. It's amazing. I really recommend it. It's amazing self-care like treat to yourself. But anyways, that is the only time that I indulge in a ice bath or anything of the sort, or cold anything, because I know I could jump right into a jacuzzi. I like hot, steaming hot showers and baths. Like, I've always been like that. I will always be like that. But this morning I was tired because, remember, I'm telling you guys, I'm waking up early for the month of October to be, you know, ready for prayer at 5 and at 7:30. So my schedule is a little bit altered right now. And then I still have my normal things that I have to do every day, which is a lot. So it makes me really tired. So this morning I was tired and I'm like, you're gonna take a hot shower. I mean, a cold shower. That's what you're about to go do. And I'm like, okay, because I knew that that's what I needed, even though this is not something that I do. So my confidence right now in this stage of life is coming from the things that I don't want to do, but like embracing it with like, yeah, okay, like download, okay, like, okay, it comes into my head like, hey, you're about to go take a cold shower because we have acknowledged as your body that you are tired. And yeah, you can go get dressed and then drink your coffee and then acclimate on the ride, right? And then you'll be okay within like the next 30 minutes, or you can feel okay right now. And you know how you can feel okay right now is trusting us when we tell you that if you go and take a really cold shower right now, you're gonna feel amazing. You're not gonna need to like wean yourself into the morning. And I'm already starting my morning late, so you know how that is. So I really gotta be on the ball right now. I can't be all like, good morning, like, no. And today's such a beautiful day, and I'm still like on a like amazing feeling from last night's vlog. Oh, that one was really good to me, in my opinion. But anyways, my confidence is coming from doing the things that I don't want to do. Okay, and where my confidence is gonna build from is doing more things that I don't want to do. Okay, of course, after applying the principle of not conforming, or applying the principle of not compromising, okay, but after you've made sure that you don't check any of those boxes, yeah, you're gonna have to do a couple things that you don't want to do, but for instant gratification, for instant results, for instant blessings, okay, because I like things fast. That's why I don't really cook that much, because lately I have been burning things like the last couple years because I want everything to be done in 3 minutes. So, you know, that's like good and bad, you know, but hey, I just work with my strengths, and thanks to God, like I am just surrounded by a lot of food somehow, some way. But yeah, I like things fast, and I know how to get things fast. So doing that this morning was showing myself, oh yay, you know, this 100 journal journey challenge, you're gonna do it even if you don't feel like doing it. But I know that the lessons that I'm gonna get from this challenge, right, the teachings that I'm gonna get from this challenge, the understanding I'm gonna get from this challenge, the views I'm gonna get from this challenge, the knowledge I'm gonna get from this challenge, and just seeing myself grow within this challenge, I know it's gonna have immediate gratification, and like it's gonna be good for me. It's not gonna be bad for me. So listening to the nudges, because I already put my desires out there. You know, I already put my desires out as to what I want, and I'm a strong believer of not having to worry about the how, especially when your desires are big and they scare you. Yeah, you cannot worry about the how, because you will get distracted and you'll end up doing nothing at all. So I'm not worried about the how, but I will listen to my intuition and to my internal nudges, because I know, girl, you already put the intention out there, you already put the desire out there, so you need to be of sober mind, you need to be of alertness and awake, so that way when the downloads come, the nudges come, the advice comes, and it doesn't matter in what form. I am an open reciprocal. That's one of the things that I have expressed when making my desires, and understanding that, and like working on myself with that too, because there are parts of me who don't really like to receive, because I'm such an overachiever, an overdoer. I'm an independent woman, not because I want to be, but just because that's just how my life is set up, that it has actually been a practice of letting people help me do things. So also my confidence is building from that too, because my trust is building from that. Like, no, the same way you're willing to do things for people, people are actually willing to do things for you. So yeah, doing things that I'm not willing to do. So yeah, that was just one really small example. Okay, it was a cold shower this morning. But my confidence, yes, it comes from my looks, because my parents did make a very beautiful, beautiful woman. I have to give them that. They did a lot of amazing things, but they made actually 3 beautiful children, and God like really made no mistakes when he was making me. But I am not talking about the outer appearance in today's video. I'm literally talking about in my mind where my confidence comes from, and it comes out in my body and in my appearance and in my like how I run my life and how I run myself. And even on my down days and on the days that I'm not feeling too hot, I can kick into like, oh, you're just having a down day, and like acknowledge that, because I know I'm not perfect. You know, I've already dropped the perfectionism stuff. So my confidence comes from my as is, I like to call it. Showing up as is. You know, my confidence comes from the things that I'm doing in 2024 are things that I want to do. Okay? It's not because someone's making me do these things. Like, I have curated my life to doing things that I want to do, and I can see the effects of doing them. So even if it may be things that are mundane, like I explained in the vlog yesterday, or it may be things that may be a little bit hard or grandiose, or I have to like do things that I don't want to do, which means like maybe cut somebody off or cut something off or stop doing something. I know I'm gonna get something from it that is just going to make my confidence like bigger. Like, my confidence comes from that I'm not afraid to lose you. I'm not afraid to lose this. I'm not afraid to lose, like, I've had all my stuff stripped away from me before, okay? Everything. My car, my home, my relationship, like, I've had everything stripped away from me before, so I know what it feels like to not have and then have to build myself back up and like depend on God again. Because I got all my stuff stripped away because I was playing with God a little too much. So I had to acknowledge that phase in my life, you know? So I don't have clinging to like material things, or I don't have a clinging to like even this life per se. Like, I understand that everything is under God's will. It's just my job to play my part every day. Like, not too much focus on tomorrow and not too much focus on what happened yesterday, but on today, show up the best way I can and as my most authentic self. And listening to the downloads that God actually gives to me. I said they were my downloads, my intuition, but it's really just God implanting things and giving me the power. The power. Okay? I don't want to say option, because option is watered down. Gives me the power of choice. Like, you can pick choice A or you can pick choice B. Like, but if you pick choice A, it's power in that choice. But you can also pick choice B, because I have given not only you, but all of everyone that has 2 legs and 2 arms and 2 eyeballs, you know, hypothetically speaking, the power of choice. And then I want you to test me in this. Like, and I'm gonna either rock your world or I'm gonna rock your world in the most beautiful way. So that's where my confidence comes from. So sometimes I'll have like this stare where it's like, people will be like, why are you looking at me like that? Like, it looks like you're like going in, not like into like a deep trance, but I'll have this stare where I am like analyzing, super analyzing the situation in front of me. Like, and my confidence has grown over the years from that, because I do a lot of less talking now. And I've always been kind of quiet, but then I went through this phase where I expressed myself a little bit too much, and I was working with the 7% communication of verbal and not the 93 of like energetics. So I have flipped that around, and it's still a work and effort, because it's not always easy to not express yourself with the 7% verbal sometimes. Sometimes you just need to. But going back to that has built my confidence overnight. Because it's like I just mentioned, I'm not afraid to lose this. I'm not afraid to change this. I'm not afraid to go to my God and apply a different strategy. Like, and I know what I'm worth, and I know what I'm willing to do, and I know what I have to do, and I know where to find out how to do something different, because I've done it before. And like, my confidence comes from that. My confidence comes from like, just wait till I get to a quiet place, and how I'm going to revisit this when I'm nice and calm, you know, in my bathtub after I've eaten my dinner. I'm not gonna visit this right now. That takes self-control. That takes I don't know, go on Google and like synonym the word of self-control and like the power in that. That is where my confidence comes from. Like, no worries, just like, I'm gonna finish what I'm doing now, because what is in front of me right now, like, let's say for instance I get some bad news at work, or like I get pulled aside because my son maybe is having like a situation. Like, as long as everyone is okay, I am not stopping the mode that I'm in right then and there. Because that mode that I'm in right then and there is more than likely an intentional mode that's leading to something else. So my confidence comes from when I have the proper mindset, I'm going to readdress this person, place, or thing. So when you see me go, if you're close to me and you see me kind of go into that trance where my eyes are kind of like glistening a certain way, it's literally like I'm gonna like sit on this for a little bit. That is where my confidence comes from. I do not have to be reactive. I don't have to like lack in emotional control. And I'm gonna have some days where I fall off of that, but I'm also gonna take accountability for that. And that's the last thing I'm gonna say before I pull up to where my location is taking accountability. I'm not afraid to take accountability. I am not one that's gonna victimize myself. Okay, I'm not. But I'm also in the woman mass stage of my life, because like I said, I'm merging over to like officially understanding that you are a woman. You are no longer under the credentials of a girl. Your mail doesn't come in the form of girl. Okay, them bills don't come in the form of girl. When you get a phone call from the school, they don't think that you're a girl is raising a full-blown 13-year-old. They know it's a woman. Okay, if I have to go and pay a ticket, it's a woman. It's not a girl. Okay, when I have to go and be fearful of certain things and show up with just literal faith, that sorry, I just pulled up to my location and everyone started waving at me and I'm like, I am in vlog mode. But anyways, I'm about to get out and do my thing. But yeah, my confidence just literally comes from taking accountability. So that's gonna be my next vlog video. I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm gonna go hard in the paint with that one. I'm just letting you know right now, because that's a phase in my life that I have been on for a while, and it really shape shifts. So taking accountability, okay, taking full-fledged accountability, removing any sort of victimhood, and using the teachings from accountability to maneuver and like either fix solutions, solve problems, find peace, accomplish things. The list goes on. So I plan on like sharing that in my next vlog. You know, either probably tomorrow, because today I'm pretty busy. But sit on what I said today and let me know how your confidence is looking like, because that's something that could be built. That's something that could be brushed off and like dusted off. Like if you were once a confident person but you kind of fell off the horse, you can always get back to that horse. And I think you can apply some of the things in this video to help you get back on that horse. But yeah, from one confident babe to another, or gent, because this is a unisex channel. I'm sorry if I may go a little into like the womanhood thing, but this is a realization that I'm having in my time and era of my life right now. But you can switch it to men by all means, okay? So remember, like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to click on that bell notification button so that way you can see every time I post a new video. Don't forget to leave that wave if you're new here, and a purple heart specifically if you're reoccurring. I love you so much, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.